Are you able to see the screen which I'm sharing?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here we can see that your batch number is 18. This course is designed for both manual and automation testing. So in this batch, already manual testing course is completed. We are going to start Selenium with Java from tomorrow onwards. Okay. A few people is only joined for automation and few people are joined for manual plus automation. Okay, if you join for manual plus automation, you can see the automation classes in this batch and you can see the manual classes in the batch number 18. Okay, by that you can save your time. Don't no need to wait for starting the batch number 19. Okay, the people who is going to be joined for both manual and automation, you can see the automation classes in this batch 18 and manual classes in the batch 19, because both are independent. Manual and automation both are independent. So no dependency will be there for the automation with the manual concepts. Okay. So are you clear with that point? Few people may join only for the automation. That people is already may have knowledge on the manual testing. For that, you guys can take the automation classes from this batch 18. Clear about this point?
Yes, sir.
But need responses, guys. Okay, good. So every day the classes are going to be started at 7:10. Hardly it will be there for up to 8 o'clock. Okay, so it will be 50 minutes or 1 hour session. Sometimes if the concepts are not getting covered, we'll start session early at 7 o'clock. Okay, so I will tell you, please be there by 7 o'clock. Please be joined 5 minutes before 7 o'clock. Okay, I will intimate in the WhatsApp groups which is created by our institute. So by that we can take a session. Hardly we have 60-minute session will be there for the everyday classes. Okay, so I already introduced myself. It's all about Raju, 10 plus years experience and 5 plus years of training students on the courses. And here the course duration may change. These 2 months is for both manual and automation. 2 months won't be take for the automation testing because this course is already started before on the May starting. So this will be there hardly 40 days or 35 days will be there for the automation testing. So what are the advantages or benefits of this course? I think manual testing people who already joining from starting may feel bored that the guys already know all those things. Just listen again, guys, for this session, because most of the new people are there in our course. Almost 7 to 8 people are new to this uh, class today. So please try to bear for this class. From tomorrow onwards, everything will be new to you. Okay, Bhavya and we have Grace and some other students are there, right? Okay, so for them, so please try to bear this class for the day. Okay, so what are the concepts we are going to see in the automation? Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay, so
Yes,
what are the
sir.
major concepts we are going to see in the automation is, first we should check about one tool. Okay, the tool is about the Selenium. We have different tools. Okay, here we can see that we have different tools. We have Selenium and WebDriver.io, Cypress. We have many tools. Okay, but in this course, we are going to see on the Selenium. Okay, and next one is editor. If you want to write Selenium code or else Java code or any other codes, we should be need one programming language, right? We have Java is there, Python is there, C++ will be there, C Sharp will be there, JavaScript will be there. So the most common used programming language in the market is Java. That's the reason we are going to make it as a Java programming. Okay. Next, we need to know one build tool to write a page object model framework in the automation testing. For that purpose, we are using a tool which is named as a Maven. And later we have a one more tool which is called it as a version control system. Okay, version control system means whenever you are writing the automation testing framework, we may release the different versions into the live, right? So some, for example, first we have only 10 features for the scripting. That is one version. After 5 new features is added, it's become 15 features. Okay, so whenever it becomes the 15 features, the version number is going to be changed. How can you handle those versions? With the help of the Git. Okay, so CRS means central repository system. We have GitHub and Bitbucket, and next we have JFrog. All these are central repository system, but we are majorly concentrating on the GitHub as it is free of cost. You guys can easily create your accounts in the GitHub. And why the GitHub is going to be used is, for example, total 4 automation testers are there in a team to work on a single project. Whenever the people are working on a project, 1 minute, guys. So here, for example, 4 automation testers are there in the team. So 4 automation testers are working on a single project on different modules. Person A working on module A, person B working on module B, person C working on module C, person D is working on module D. So whenever the different persons are working on the different modules, what it will happen there is only that A module is there in that A person laptop. Only B module is there in the B person laptop. Only C module is there in the C person laptop, right? So once the individual modules are developed, all the modules are going to be integrated and will be stored in the single position, like a container. How we are going to store a water in our terrace? For example, there is a apartment. In terrace we have a tank, right? So from that tank water is coming to the different flats. Here we can see each flat considered to be take it as a one module, and the tank is going to be taken as a GitHub. It's a central repository system where the entire code is going to be stored. Okay, next one is frameworks. We have different frameworks. We are going to see Test Engine, Cucumber, the mostly used frameworks in the. Am I audible, guys? I'm facing some network issue.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Next, we are seeing one project Wax Lab. Okay, these are the major things what we are going to see in the automation. So here, don't worry that most of the people thought that I have a fear on programming language, so I'm not able to learn the programming. I'm very weak at programming. Okay, it's not like that. You can see, you only tell that after I explained that programming part, you only tell that, sir, I got a confidence on doing the programming, because I will teach you from scratch, from ABCD, and which are the concepts required for the automation. Okay, for that you guys can easily learn. Okay, actually whenever you open any tutorial videos in the YouTube, or else anyone teach you, you may feel fear that the programs are very length, right? So by that you guys are fear and you are not able to go through the automation, and few people may left automation, just go to the manual. But in this case it's not like that. So you, if you are concentrated, if you are confident, you guys can easily switch into the automation testing very easily. Okay, just what you people has to do is concentrate on the things which I explained on the course. Okay, I will explain each and everything which is required for the automation testing point of view. Okay, let me show the syllabus document. What is the syllabus you guys are going to see? 1 minute. It's loading. What happened? 1 minute. Yeah, here you can see this is the syllabus. Okay, just ignore this manual testing part, okay, because it is already done. You can see this manual testing in the batch 19. If you join newly now, you can see this manual testing if you are joined for manual testing too. So if you are joining for only automation testing, see this syllabus. What are the concepts I am going to teach? So here you can see one by one. Now it was 7:25. Take 5 minutes of time and see this each and everything. Okay, I will explain you what it is and what we are going to see in there. Okay, just see this. Take 5 minutes of time and read each and every line. Okay, let's go here. First, we are going to start with Java basic concepts. Okay, Java basic concepts. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to start a classes. Okay, from tomorrow onwards, we are going to start a classes on the automation testing, UA testing. Initially, we are going to start classes very slow because you guys already knew you should be habituated to the classes. 2 to 3 classes will go slow, and after that, we'll start explaining somewhat bit speed. I will take a feedback too. If you guys are feeling that it was just speed, I will decrease the speed of teaching, that it should be understandable to you. Okay, it's not for me to teach, right? So you guys has to understand everything which I'm going to convey in the class. That is the main motto of the courses in the institute. Okay, so if you see here Java basic concepts, first we see variables and data types, arrays, conditional statements, loops and classes, object, constructor. These are the concepts we are going to teach in the first part. And later we are going to see the advanced level concepts in the Java. Oops, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation, exception handling, interface, and some other concepts which involved in the oops concept. Later, we are going to check with the file handling and debugging in the Eclipse. How can we handle the files? How to debug in the Eclipse? If I got any error while running a script, how I need to check? We are going to check all those aspects. We are going to check all those aspects. Okay. So next we can see the Git and GitHub installation. That's what I said, means version control system. And after that we are going to discuss about the GitHub. It's a central repository system. Central repository system. Next we are going to check with the GitHub account creation, how to create a GitHub account. And whenever you created a GitHub account, so you want to access that GitHub account with the help of the Git comments, right? So if you want to access that GitHub account code with the Git version control system, you need to enter the username and password of the GitHub into the command prompt. How many of you are aware about the command prompt in your laptop?
Yes, sir.
Right? So if you want to access the code which is stored in that container which is named as a GitHub, you should use the username and password. Okay, we have a one additional feature, advanced feature. Without using those credentials, you guys can directly configure the SSH token creation. It's a passwordless authentication. It's a passwordless authentication which can be used to access the project which is stored in the repository. Okay, and next, we are going to see the Selenium introduction. We are done with all the basic concepts of Java, Git, GitHub, and all those things. Once it is done, we are going to start with a Selenium. Once it is done, we are going to start with a Selenium. Okay. In the Selenium, what are the concepts you guys are majorly going to learn? Okay, in the Selenium, first you guys are going to see the introduction about the Selenium. And if after you guys are aware about the Java basic concepts, okay, I will explain this Eclipse installation and exploring editor before only, because you need to practice the Java programs, right? So the Java programs is also going to be practiced in the Eclipse only. So this Eclipse installation is going to be learned in the maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow class. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow class, I am going to teach you how to install a Eclipse. How to install a Eclipse. Okay. So next in the Selenium we have different. What is mean by web locator? What is the TestNG setup? I told you to explain two frameworks, right? TestNG framework and what is other framework? TestNG framework,
Cucumber.
Cucumber framework, right? In the TestNG framework, how can we write the scripts in the TestNG and what are those benefits? Okay, I'm going to explain everything. I'm going to explain everything. Okay. So here, after we can see the Selenium through the Maven, Jenkins configuration, Cucumber BDD framework. We are going to go through with all those things, and after that we are going to check a project. We are going to check a project which is completely based on the e-commerce, and after that we'll explain the resume preparation. We'll give you a guidance on the jobs exploration. How can you apply for the job? How to get shortlisted for the interviews? We'll give all the tips and tricks to crack an interviews. Okay, this is all about the syllabus and everything which you guys going to be learn in the duration of the course. Okay, once go through the things and take 5 minutes. Once go through the things and let me know if you have any doubts. Clear, guys? Any doubt? Can you please confirm, guys? Any more doubts?
Sir, what about the manual testing part?
Sorry.
What about the manual testing part?
That's what I said. That are you joined for both manual and automation, and only for automation?
Sir, both manual and automation.
So the people who joined for only automation can learn automation concepts from this batch 18. The people who joined from both manual and automation, please listen automation classes in this batch and manual testing classes in the batch number 19. Once this automation classes is completed, we will start the batch 19. There you can see the manual testing concepts. Both are independent, no dependencies are there. Okay.
Okay, then after this automation class is finished, then the manual testing will begin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And is there any prerequisites of knowing Spring framework or Hibernate framework for automation testing?
Sorry, what framework?
Spring framework or Hibernate?
So those are not the part of this automation testing. Those are development frameworks.
Okay, okay.
It's not a part of testing. Okay, it
Okay,
comes
thank
under
you.
the full stack developers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any more doubts, guys? Please
Hello,
confirm it.
sir.
No worries. If you have any doubts, please let me know. By that I can clear your doubts.
Hello, sir.
No.
Sir, how many projects would we learn after completing this course? Sir?
In automation testing, we are going to see one project. There you can see that the project is in the domain of e-commerce.
Okay.
Okay, clear? Hope you are clear. Please confirm, guys. But the beauty is here you can see all these tools are going to be covered, and you can see the additional benefits here. Duration is 2 months for both manual and automation. Once the automation classes is completed, we can start the manual. Okay, for the people who is not listening the manual course. I need responses, guys. If you are sitting silent, I can't do anything. If you have any doubts, you should ask. Is everything is clear so far, which I explained about the concepts and all those stuff?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there from tomorrow onwards, we are going to see Java classes. So if you have any doubts, any concerns, please reach out your institute. They will help out you. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So, so from tomorrow onwards, please be there by 7 o'clock. Hope I already there. You guys already there from today onwards. So please continue the same from tomorrow as well. So tomorrow onwards, we are going to start the classes in the session. Okay. So have a nice day. Thank you all.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Who's this?
Yeah, this is Previja Raju garu. Actually, I have few doubts.
Okay, okay.
So,
Yeah.
so are you comfortable in Telugu?
Yes, yes, అడగండి.
Yeah, actually నాది కంప్లీట్ గా ఎంబీఏ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్. అసలు కోడ్స్ ఇవేమీ అలవాటు లేదు నాకు. సో ఐడియా కూడా లేదు. సో నేను దీంతో కోపప్ అవ్వగలనా, చేయగలుగుతానా ఈ కోర్స్ అనేది ఒక డౌట్.
You can do it and it's not a problem.
అండ్ జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఎక్కువే ఉంటాయా? నేను ఇంతకు ముందు 2.5 ఇయర్స్ కాగ్నిజెంట్ లో గూగుల్ మ్యాప్స్ మీద చేశాను. సో ఈ బ్యాక్‌గ్రౌండ్ అసలు టచ్ లేదు కాబట్టి ప్లేస్‌మెంట్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయి?
Placements are fine అండి. So nothing to worry about it. Present situation లో ఏ డొమైన్ నేర్చుకున్నా you guys can easily get into the job అండి. So not only testing or automation, development, whatever it is.
ఓకే. అండ్ ఇంకొకటి నేను వినిందేంటి అంటే టెస్టింగ్‌లో గ్రోత్ ఎక్కువుండదు. ఫ్యూచర్‌లో ఇన్ కేస్ సాలరీ హైక్స్ అయన్నీ ఉండాలన్నా కూడా ఈ డెవలప్‌మెంట్ అండ్ వీటికి ఉన్నంత ఎక్కువగా టెస్టింగ్‌కి ఉండదు అని చెప్పి విన్నాను. సో ఈస్ ఇట్ రియల్?
అట్లా ఏముండదండి. సో అట్లా ఏముండదు. సో ప్రతి దాంట్లోని ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఉంటుందండి ప్రతి దానికి. ఇప్పుడు ఫైనాన్షియల్ సెక్టర్ చూసుకుంటే మీకు టెస్టర్స్ని ఎక్కువ తీసుకుంటారు డెవలపర్స్ కన్నా. మనీ రిలేటెడ్ మెయింటైన్ చేసే కంపెనీస్ ఏమున్నా కూడా దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు
ఓకే.
టేక్ ఓన్లీ testers. They will give priority to the testers and they will give more salaries to the testers as compared with developers. Okay. మనం మనకి
ఓకే.
ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందో చూసుకుని దాన్ని బట్టి మనం కంపెనీస్కి వెళ్తే వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ గ్రేట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ.
ఓకే. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ కోర్స్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత నేను అప్లై చేయడం ఫ్రెషర్‌గా అప్లై చేయాలా? లేకపోతే నా కాగ్నిజెంట్ ఎక్స్‌పీరియన్స్‌ని కూడా పెట్టుకొని అలా అప్లై చేయాలా?
మీకు
ఏది బెటర్?
కాగ్నిజెంట్ మెయింటైన్ మీరు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ లో క్వశ్చన్స్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మీరు ఆన్సర్ చేయగలరు అంటే యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ కీప్ యువర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అండి. నేను ఆన్సర్ చేసుకోలేను అంటే యూ కెన్ గో యాజ్ ఎ ఫ్రెషర్.
అంటే
వన్స్
ఏది బెటర్‌గా
అంటే
ఉంటుంది? ఆ ట్రైనింగ్ గూడా ఇస్తారా మీరు? ఇన్ కేస్ నేను అది ఎక్స్‌పీరియన్స్ అది పెట్టుకొని చేస్తాను అంటే?
ట్రైనింగ్ అంటే ఏ ట్రైనింగ్ అండి?
ఇంకా క్వెషన్స్ ఎలా వస్తాయి? సో, ఎలా ఆన్సర్ చేయాలి అనేది
క్వశ్చన్స్
మీరు
ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తామండి. మాన్యువల్ టెస్టింగ్ కి 100 క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాను. ఆటోమేషన్ టెస్టింగ్ కి 600 క్వశ్చన్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తాను. అవి కాకుండా రీసెంట్ గా మన స్టూడెంట్ ఫేస్ చేసిన ఇంటర్వ్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా షేర్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం.
ఓకే. ఓకే. ఓకే అండి. థాంక్ యూ.
ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్?
నో. నో. నథింగ్ ఎల్స్. థాంక్ యూ.